First, in the book of Exodus 20, verse 12, honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. Exodus 20, verse 12. I'm going to expound on the fifth commandment. The 10 commandments, Decalogue from the Old Testament. The fifth commandment is honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land. Paul actually wrote that this is the first commandment of God that comes with a promise. It's a really powerful commandment. So Westminster's Catechism says, what is meant by father and mother in the fifth commandment? By father and mother in the fifth commandment are meant not only natural parents, but also superiors in age and gifts, especially such as by God's ordinance are over us a place of authority, whether in family, church, and commonwealth. Okay, so the father and mother is a picture of the seniority, people who are above us. But I would say there is a difference between honoring our own natural parents compared with honoring those who are in place of authority, etc. Of course, right? So, I just want to break out and then so that we can see from the exposition point of view. Okay, the word honor is from the word kavah in Hebrew. It means giving them weight due to them, etc. So, there is a parallel between the first commandment and the fifth commandment. The first commandment is love the Lord your God with your, and then the fifth commandment is honor your parents, people of authority. All right. So this is let's read some of the tremendous verses in the Old Testament, which is very, very revealing. Exodus 21 verse 15 says, "Whoever strikes his father and mother shall be put to death." That is a very, very strong legal. I mean, it's all about the heart attitude. What kind of person would do that? But in the Old Testament, God actually commanded the person should be put to death. Exodus 21 verse 17, whoever curses his father or mother shall be put to death. Yeah, I covered that. Same thing, repeat. Yeah, so it's really important that we have reverence. Reverence is like honor, deep honor, okay, towards a superior. But culturally, there are a difference. In the Western society, the family is under attack. The honoring to the senior and all this are also under attack. The culture in the East, in Asia, Far East, and Southeast Asia, and in Africa, in Latin, in Africa, etc., are stronger. Okay, so the reverence culture is stronger there. So first, let's talk about the submission. Ephesians 6 verse 1 verse 4 says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother." This is the first commandment with a promise, "that it may go well with you, that you may live long in the land. And fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and the instruction of the Lord." You see how beautifully it balances here? Okay, so you can't say parents, children, obey your parents, submit to your parents only. But there are cases of lousy parents. What do you do with that? So that's why I say obey your parents in the Lord. Okay, so honor your parents, for it may go well with you. And then verse 4, Paul wrote in Ephesians 6 that, "Fathers, don't provoke your children to anger. Don't be nasty to them. Be gentle with them. Be loving to them. Bring them out discipline, instruction of the Lord." Don't spoil them. And those discipline of the Lord as well. So let's just, the whole concept of obedience, the older child gets more independence. The older, and they leave school, home, they go to college. Basically, they're not coming back. They go to their, the rental property, etc. And after independence, this submission changes very, very, very strongly. So this is the first part of it about about honoring your parents, and then I will go on to the next one, the next video.